Man, listen, I am so happy today, and I hope you guys are too. Johnny, I really appreciate you, man. Big shouts out to you. Yeah, like Johnny was saying, appreciate it. Yeah, like Johnny was saying, man, the way my journey started was through the morning meetup. He reached out to me through YouTube, and to be honest with you, I thought it was like a spam. You know, you get those messages in the comments. I'm like, man, this ain't real. So he reached out to me. We went back and forth, exchanged numbers and things of that nature. And then I said, hey, man, come on my podcast. He came out. Man, he gave so much game. I want to say it's episode 13 or 14. You guys will see him when you go on my YouTube, Count the Cost podcast. But he gave out so much game, and he was so genuine that I was like, dude, I got to get in your program. Like immediately, not knowing really much about him, but he gave so much game from Alabama. Sorry, I'm trying to not get in front of the projector. But he gave so much game, I said, I got to get into your program. We got into the program, and literally the first 11 days, we met in November. He got on my podcast in December. January the 11th, I got my first house under contract, my first fix and flip in Pinson, Alabama. We sold 90 days later. We put it on the market, I want to say, for $199. We sold it for $205. No, I'm sorry. I think not $190, and we sold it for $205. My first flip, and it's just been up since then. 96 units later, within my first year. I quit my job last year, and it's been phenomenal, you guys. So I hope you guys get the same experience that I did, but you got to take action. So today I'm here to talk about the investor's mindset. So a lot of people don't really think about mindset as much. We want to focus on the skill set. We want to focus on going out there trying to get it, but our mind's not right. So I want you guys to really get your mindset. I want you guys to say mindset over skill set. There we go. We want to get your mindset right before we actually dive into it and take this action. Let's see. All right, so a little bit about me. You guys kind of know about me. I'm from Birmingham, Alabama. I grew up in West End. Went to college at Marion Military Institute, became a police officer, was there for 7 years, went for Birmingham for like 3, went for the county for a year, and then ended my career on a federal level. I'm going to just tell you guys, my first 3 years of policing, I enjoyed it. And the great thing about it, and he'll tell you about that, we was talking a little bit outside, the officer that's here, you wake up every day, it's just kind of like hanging out with the guys or whatever. You know, you're going on patrol, you're helping other people out, you're catching the bad guys and all this type of jazz. No matter what you hear in the media, you know, there's a lot of officers out there that really love their job and love what they do and care about the community, and I was one of those. But it got a time where you got politics, then you got all this other craziness. I mean, you guys work some jobs where you guys don't like it, where you guys show up every day because you got good insurance, a good pension, a good paycheck, right? But you're here today because you guys want to change that, correct? Can I get an amen? Amen. That's what I'm talking about. All right. So listen, so I wanted to change my life, and I said, man, it has to be another way. So when I met Johnny and got into his program, listen, I was all in. And guess what? I tore my Achilles. So I was off work on medical leave. My job was like, hey, we can pay you. I'm like, I don't want any pay. I'm serious. So my bank account was low, and I said, it's either going to work, it got to work. So I started a podcast, Count the Cost Podcast. It's on Instagram and YouTube, Count the Cost Podcast. So today I want you guys commit. Say commit. Look to the person to your left. Say, I'm going to commit. Look to the person to your right. Say, I'm going to commit. Look at your neighbor next to you. Say, I'm going to commit. I know y'all looking like this. So put your hands on your chest, and say, I will commit. I'm serious, guys. Today is the day that there's no plan. Listen, don't be the type of person that show up to all these events. They dress nice. Everybody know you on social media. You always flexing, talking about your cars, putting all these cool quotes on here. No one cares about that. We care about what's in the bank, what you're doing. All right? Stop fronting. So I want you guys to commit today. See if this is going to play. Can you guys hear that?
thing about it is that you every day make a decision.
That was my first fix and flip, y'all. Like you said, time can either be a friend that guides you or a predator that stalks you. So you can use time as your friend to where, hey, I'm going to go out here and get it. I'm going to take every second, every minute, every day, every week, every month, every year, and I'm going to go hard. I'm not going to worry about the haters. Some of y'all got boyfriends y'all dealing with. He holding you down. Some of y'all got girlfriends, the same thing. Some of y'all got family members, cousins, and uncles that y'all need to get away from, okay? So we're here today to learn that. So listen, because we're a little short on time, I'm not going to go through the execution letter, but I want you guys to write something down real quick. I put your name, will commit. My whole thing today is about commitment. I want you to put under that what you want to make. What's your goal? What's your real estate investment goal? We're here about real estate. What's your real estate investment goal? If it's small right now, you want to change it later, that's totally fine. Whether it's one flip. Look, when I first made my goal in January, I said I want to do 4 fix and flips and 4 rentals. Well, guess what? After reading Johnny's book, March 29, 2022, I said I wanted 50 doors, and I'm at 96. So listen, I ain't playing no games, and I don't want y'all to play anything. It's all about execution and commitment. Okay, so after that, once you put your goal, I want you to, how much money you want to make this year, guys? Put the number on there. And I ain't talking about gross, because you get people online say, hey, I make $200,000 a month, but they only bringing home 20 to the household. Listen, put how much you're going to net this year, how much that you can spend on vacation. You know, if you want to go out, you know, spend time with your family, put the money that you want to actually bring home this year after all expenses are paid. Appreciate that, DJ. After that, I want you guys to put a date on it. Put the month, day, and the year. So when I said I wanted 50 doors, I said before January 1st, 2023, I wanted 50 doors. That was my goal, and I went hard. I was calling brokers every day. I was sending out emails to brokers, real estate agents, text messages. I was in all these different groups saying what I'm looking for, my buy box. I was going hard every day. There's a few realtors here that I work with, and they'll tell you themselves that they've worked with me, and they've been phenomenal. So that's just the type of person I am. After that, I want you guys to sign it, and under that, I want you to put your 3 whys. Why are you doing this? Why are you here today? Is it Jeremy? Why are you here today?
Create a legacy.
That's what I'm talking about. Why are you here today, sir? I'll put you on the spot. I know I am, but you're here for a reason.
Financial security.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's what I'm talking about. Ma'am, why are you here today?
I'm here to not only listen and guide, but to see what I can add to and how I can tweak some things. I needed to just kind of shift some stuff up in my thinking. So
I like it. Why are you here today?
Financial freedom.
Okay. So you guys need to understand your why you're here. Okay? If you don't have a why, what's the point? We already know why you're working your job every day. You got bills to pay. You know why you work your job, because they got good insurance. That Blue Cross Blue Shield, you want to pay that $20, $25 copay. You want that tax return at the end of the year. Look, we ain't doing tax return. We just trying to break even. Just like my guy Johnny was telling y'all, that cost segregation, we trying to work with the government to where, hey, we partnering with you because we buying these assets, because we provide housing, for quality housing for people. So we need these tax breaks. That's what we trying to learn. Isn't that right? Can I get an amen? That's what I'm talking about. So once you know your why, then now we could get into what you're going to do and how you're going to do it, how you're going to get it done, because you understand your why. And always revert back to that. And if you need this letter, you guys can hit me up on social media, my email and everything like that at the end. I'll send a letter to you so you can actually fill it out. But once you understand your why, you know where you're going. And always revert back to it. All right, so now we're going to talk about the 6 mistakes new investors make. If you don't build your dream, someone will hire you to build theirs. Ooh, boy, isn't that something, boy? Look, I don't want to start preaching, but I'll start preaching. All right, so knowing your why. I'm not going to beat a dead horse in this. We already know you guys need to understand your why. If you're doing it for your kids, if you're doing it for financial freedom. Look, I'm going to tell y'all why I'm doing it. It ain't for my kids. It ain't for my family. I want time freedom. Because guess what? When I have time freedom, I can do everything else for everybody else. I can spend time with my kids. I can go on all these vacations. I can do whatever I want. I want time freedom. That's the most expensive things in the world is time, because you're never going to get that back. How many of y'all raise your hand if you got to call off sick. You know you ain't sick. But you call your boss, you on the phone, you like, yeah, I got COVID. I need 2 weeks off. How many of y'all ain't done that? Look, I'm raising my hand. I know I ain't done it. How many of y'all, you only get so many vacation days out the year? That's a shame. You are a person that wake up that you're living and breathing person that's working hard 40 to 80 hours, some even more. Some of y'all working like crazy 2 or 3 jobs. Some of y'all got kids, that is 3 or 4 kids, and it's you by yourself. Look, you deserve better. You deserve this, and don't let nobody else tell you that. All right, sharing your goals with small-minded people. Man. Listen, y'all, look, I hear some of y'all in the crowd now. Some of y'all like, I'm finna break up with that dude as soon as I get from this workshop because he don't mean nothing to me. Hey, break up with him. So listen, the first thing that I want to say is don't tell people your dreams. Just show them. Some of y'all in here, y'all got goals. Y'all know what y'all want to do. Don't tell nobody. Keep it to yourself. That's what's wrong with some of us. We talk too much. We want to tell everybody what we're doing, but then we don't do it. Then we got, guess what? The haters. I thought you said you was going to do that, but you ain't never do it. Man, what's wrong with you? All right, last one, fear of failure. Man, a lot of times entrepreneurs and investors, I've heard so many people that where they started their first investment project and it failed and they stopped. They lost money, they stopped. They ran into a contract that took money from them, they stopped. Don't be that investor today. Understand failure is going to happen at some point. It may be different levels, but don't stop. Listen, look at some of the millionaires that are out here today. Are you telling me that during their whole career path, they had nothing but success, no failure? Do y'all understand what I'm saying? I need to hear y'all, man. Like, this is serious. This is serious stuff. I really want y'all to get this mindset piece because these other speakers that's going to come up, they're going to be giving y'all all the game in here. And sad to say, some of y'all going to walk out here not going to do anything with it. But there's some of y'all in here, y'all going to kill it. Y'all going to take it. Y'all going to say, I need that. That's what I need. So that's why I want y'all to commit. Can I hear commit? All right, I'm going to leave y'all with one last thing, and I'm going to get up out of here because y'all, look, you got some speakers that got some game that's going to teach y'all today. Not playing? Okay. Sorry, guys. Let me go back. Let me go. But for some reason, the sound's not working. So we're going to continue moving forward. So listen, I want to thank you guys. Everybody give yourself a hand clap. Give yourself a hand clap. If you guys need to reach out to me on Instagram, Count the Cost Podcast, Facebook, Reginald Reynolds, YouTube, Count the Cost Podcast. I'm pretty active on there, so DM me, message me, whatever you guys need. I really appreciate it. Listen, get this game today. I want you guys to learn as much as you can. And remember, commit. Okay, give yourself a hand. Give yourself one more hand. All right, DJ, give my outro music. So I gotta leave on a high note.